This was a form of German punishment. The deserter's feet were shackled, with the other end of the shackles nailed to a rock. His teammates left him only a few bullets and a small amount of food. His mission was to stop the Soviet soldiers. As soon as his teammates left, the soldier aimed his sniper rifle at them, but they had already disappeared into the forest. His top priority was to free himself from the shackles. In a moment of desperation, he raised his sniper rifle and pulled the trigger. The intense pain made him cry out in agony. The iron chain was too thick. He couldn't break it. He could only search his backpack and found a pair of glasses. He had an idea. He carefully took out the lenses and put them together. Then he broke a pine branch, scraped off the resin with his knife, softened it in his mouth, and stuck it to the edge of the lenses. He inserted another pine branch, and poured some water into the gap between the two lenses, creating a makeshift magnifying glass. Next, he placed some dry moss on the iron nail, and used the lens to focus the sunlight on the moss. Soon, the moss caught fire. The soldier quickly collected dry branches to make the fire burn brighter. After the branches burned out, he poured cold water on the rock. The sudden temperature difference caused the rock to crack. He tried to pull out the nail, but it still wouldn't budge. He didn't give up and repeated the process. The nail slowly became more exposed. Not long after, a large hole appeared in the rock. With a few more attempts, he would be able to pull out the nail. Around noon, the soldier was squatting by the rock, eating from a can, when he suddenly heard the sound of an engine in the distance. He immediately grabbed his sniper rifle and looked. It was a Soviet military vehicle passing by. Fortunately, he was not discovered. He knew he had to hurry, but to make matters worse, his branches were almost gone. If he couldn't escape soon, he would freeze to death in the cold winter, even if the Soviets didn't find him. What's more, his food was almost gone, and there was only one last cup of water left in the iron bucket. This was his last chance. He took out all his bullets, collected the gunpowder in a metal can, and poured it into the hole in the rock. He covered it with a stone and threw in the burning moss before hiding nearby. The gunpowder exploded, sending up white smoke. He immediately got up to check, but the nail still hadn't moved. He was furious and frustrated. So, with both hands, he grabbed the rock and slammed it against the nail. From day to night, he kept smashing it. When he tried one last time, the nail started to loosen. He gave a final pull and finally got the nail out.